It has officially been a month. I cut off all my hair. I got a new job. School ended. And now I actually have to force myself to record this. Not forced, it's a privilege to be here. I went to the Georgia Renaissance Fair on the April 24th, and it is now May 24th exactly. So, we get around to those to-do list items. This was actually a birthday gift to me from a friend. Honestly, top 5 gifts I've received for my birthday. It was a great time. The Renaissance Fair is I feel like a universal thing for every Georgia resident. I feel like everyone goes there at least once. Now, I'm not sure if we went to the very first date it was open, but April 24th is pretty early in the season, if not the start of it. And the thing about Georgia weather in the summer, you can't go outside. It's way too hot. But during spring, as in April 24th, the weather is pretty beautiful. It wasn't raining, which was great. It was almost overcast all day, which is like a blessing from heaven. That doesn't happen. It's so nice outside. Anyway, I didn't drive there. My friend and his girlfriend drove me there, and we met up with another friend there. It was great. We parked. We got there kind of early because we wanted to see the opening ceremony, which is really cool. I've been to the Renfaire before without them, but I've never been there to see it open. And they do this whole bit with King Henry and whichever queen it is. Right now it's Queen Victoria.
Welcome, my good people!
But I actually didn't know this. It goes with the English storyline. I don't know if that's the right way to mention that, but Anne Boleyn was there, and apparently she's going to be the next queen. But then my question for the Renaissance Fair is, what happens when you run out of queens? Do you move on to the next king, and then you start the cycle over again? So in 2080, we're going to run out of English kings. Where do you go then? Actually, everything is probably going to be in our brain chips by 2080, so I'm not concerned. Now, as soon as you get in and start walking around and looking at all the stores and stuff, you'll notice pretty soon that there are 4 different types of stores. You have the leather items, the armor/swords, the jewelry, and then assorted craftsman items. Now, I don't know if all the 3 main shops minus just excluding the craftsman items, those 3 shops pretty much are selling the same kind of thing store to store, so you can pretty much get the same thing from a store in this part and in this part. The stores will let you try stuff on. It's really cool. My friend, he got this, I think it was chainmail, scale mail. They call it scale mail.
Go ahead and give it the full range of movement. Pretty cool.
I think that's
Then try
awesome.
try striking me on my shoulder.
Okay.
Boom, it feels like
Wow.
knockback.
Okay.
My other friend, she tried on this flower headdress.
That's the exact one Gus picked up.
Oh, that matches your outfit.
And the salespeople were really nice. Speaking of all the salespeople and all of that, all of the working people there were so nice. Everyone was in character. Everyone was wearing a costume. Everyone knew what they were doing and what they're supposed to be and how they can help.
But he'll be back here later? Yep. Amazing. We will too.
It was great. Not a lot of fairs, not just Renaissance fairs, but other events in general. Staff don't treat it as seriously as they should. I really appreciate that. There were some tea shops there too. My friends are big fanatics of this one tea shop at the back of the fair, which is really cool. They have like a wall of the teas. It's just, I couldn't describe the variety they have in products, but it is natural products that are crushed up for various uses. Tea, spices, whatever. Now, the only other thing really to do at the fair other than shopping is to go to some of the shows they have. Our group's favorite was Judas and Magnolia, which is like a variety act, and like Magnolia does singing and like she dances with fire. And then Judas, we didn't get to see Judas, even though they're together. We had to leave the show early. He does like escape artists shows, which haven't seen it. Heard is cool. Good job, Judas. And if you don't see the shows, they have, like, attractions scattered around. Like, nothing mechanical, fair ride, powered with electricity or anything. There's a big slide. There's, like, a big horse that sways back and forth. There's camels there. And you know you're next to the camels because it starts to smell so bad. But if you want to smell bad and ride camels, that's an option. One thing that the Georgia Renaissance Fair is iconic for is the lavender lemonade. You cannot go to this fair without getting the lavender lemonade. Now, they did add another flavor, hibiscus lemonade, which I tried, and it was really good. I don't know if it's lavender lemonade anymore. I think it's hibiscus lemonade. You have to get the hibiscus. Though I don't know if that was like a seasonal thing that they're offering, but the hibiscus is better than the lavender. You've got to try it.
And our magic words today are going to be bibbity, bobbity, wee. It's important to add the magic words, otherwise no magic happens, and that's kind of illegal in this realm. All magic all the time. It is important, otherwise boringness happens, and nobody wants a little bit of boringness. Would you like fresh lavender on top of these ones?
Yes, please. Or would you?
Now, how we structured our day, we got there obviously at the start, but we also wanted to stay to the main attraction, the final joust, right? So we're going to be there the whole day. That's really hard to do. I know the weather was good that day, but it beats down on you. It's overstimulating. It's dusty. It is pretty much impossible to spend the whole day without getting like frustrated or whatever with stuff. So what we did on our trip is halfway through, about lunchtime, we actually exited the fair, went back to our car in the parking lot, and had lunch in the car with air conditioning. That was the smartest move to make. Like, that saved my life. I was overstimulated and tired, and we got to the car, and I had a turkey and cheese sandwich. Oh my God, that could have been a 3-star Michelin meal for me. I don't know how much I needed that meal. I had some strawberries, some pretzels with hummus. Oh my God, the pure ecstasy from that meal, I never knew I could get from some snacks. Anyway, the 30 minutes in the car with air conditioning healed us, so we went back. There's also a tea shop in the Renaissance Fair, which is really hard to get a table at. My biggest gripe with the fair is that sometimes they sell tickets only in person, and sometimes they sell tickets to stuff, or reservations in this case, online. And there's no way anyone could have known that it was online. Like, we tried to get Final Joust tickets, which we thought we could only buy at the fair, but it turned out to be that all the tickets were already sold out online. So, 1, we didn't get Final Joust tickets, and 2, at the tea shop, the reservation, there are no reservations. Well, kind of. They write your name down in a book, and then they don't text you. They don't write your number. You just have to come back when you think you might be moved farther up in line. So we put our name in at the beginning of the day, and we came back after lunch, and we still had to wait a little bit. But we caught a little bit of a show, and then by the grace of God, we got a table at this restaurant, or tea shop, excuse me. Now, let me tell you, the lunch break didn't heal me completely. I was still a little bit tired. I was better. But we sat down to eat after lunch, biggies, And we got some tea. I forget what flavor we got. It was like some raspberry chocolate, some kind of flavor. I picked it out, which I'm surprised my friends agreed to the one I picked because I'm not a tea drinker. I just like picked whatever sound like the most flavorful and sweet because I just don't like tea very much. I mean, after I tried this tea though, I was so impressed. I really enjoyed it, probably because I picked the flavor that sounded the most like I liked, but I digress. It was fantastic. I put milk and sugar in it. Some people don't like it like that. I don't know what I like because I don't like tea. Yeah, it was just great. And I got, I forgot Scotch egg. It's called Scotch egg. Me and my friend shared a Scotch egg, which is a boiled egg covered in baked pork or sausage, either one. And I had some. That was also pretty good. Yeah, we sat there for like an hour, just talked and chilled. Our waiter was really funny. Anyway, the tea we got was green tea. So once we left the shop, we were all like, man, I feel great. It's because of the caffeine in the green tea. So not only should you stop for lunch in your car, you also need to go to the tea shop after so you can get some caffeine for the green tea. It'll make your day infinitesimally better. We hit some shops, we hit some shows, we did some stuff. Everyone was in a great mood. It was fantastic. And then once we were done doing all that, obviously we tried to go catch the final joust, which I also didn't know this, but they have a different storyline every single time. So the previous joust, I'm going to get this wrong, but no nerd's going to correct me. There was a woman jouster who like broke the rules or something last year. So then they brought her back this year so she could joust to like atone for her crimes or like make her crimes right or something like that. So they have this male jouster come out. He had long hair. He was all right, I guess. And then they brought the female knight out with like her hands tied behind her back and like she had a mask on, like she was like fighting, like she was, it was, they're such good actors. Anyway, they joust. The male dude does like a dirty move. She gets mad. She gets off her horse. They start fighting for real.
She don't even care. Oh no. You got this, Liana.
And then their assistants like start fighting each other. Everyone's fighting. Oh, also the sword and the stone is there. I was confused why it was there or how it related to the story very much. But I guess the King Arthur storyline is also intertwined. I don't know. I'm not a nerd. Anyway, while everyone is fighting, this drunk dude comes out from the audience. I don't know if he's an actual audience member they pick or if I think it's an actor. I'm pretty sure it's an actor, but you never know. He stumbles out of his seat and onto the stage where the sword is, and he pulls it out. This random drunk guy from the audience pulls it out, and everyone's like, what? And so the real knight, the dude knight who's like supposed to be there, he like asks for it and he just gives it to him. And so then he presents it to the king. And I missed this part. Somehow the king somehow he got the sword back and then started fighting the girl again. Man, the girl lost. It was great. They had blood packets, but like, you know, I'm for the girls. I don't like it when the girls lose. But she died. And then it ended. Sad. But who knows? Maybe we'll have a girl next year. I hope so. Yeah, it was a great birthday gift. Great day. I will do it again.